Hello, greetings, this is Gilles Morcier. I wanted to come and say hello, wish you a good day. I'm going to pull a few cards to find guidance, for we are living a very, we are between two eclipses, so it's a very intense time, for me extremely intense, the most difficult time of my life. I have two programs running inside my head, two very different. One is completely leads me into heaven and beauty and like the realization of my life's dream and the ability to bring my heart into the world, and the other is very, very dark. But yet I have no choice but to, those two are playing simultaneously, and I have no choice. Spirit is asking me to self-determine towards the light, but no matter what, I have this, all the material people around me and the circumstances. So I use this time, since I still have electricity and internet, to use this time to come and do those messages. And so the highest wisdom is achievement for today. What we need to understand is karma. What we need to do is effort. And the outcome will be the higher self. So it is there is all kinds of things from a karmic standpoint. I'm realizing I do not know my past life. I do not know why I have to deal. Why is spirit so hard? Like like I went to sleep around midnight last night. I was really tired. I usually paint at night, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, poof, I was awake. I couldn't go back to sleep. But 3 hours for me is not enough during this difficult time, and so. Around 4:30, I took some sleeping pill, and I slept 4 more hours, so I feel so much better. But my soul is really being hard on me on some level. And so right now, Neptune in Pisces is like mixing up all things, and there is like this great deal of mixing up, and Saturn in Capricorn is bringing all this karma to be released, and I'm doing my best to apply my own teachings, but it's sometimes I feel like whatever I do, it's like life is bringing me situations that I'm not prepared for, that are beyond my ability to deal with, for it is part of my past. But in many sense, if we trust enough, and if we can free ourselves from the karma, there is a great deal of magic that is possible. For we are already in the fourth dimension, and so all kinds of magic is possible. We got to seek the divinity inside of us. And realizing the highest truths can never be taught. All revelations are relative to our human consciousness, and they are relative and our reality is relative to what we know, what we desire, what we believe, and so we'll only discover the higher truth when we ascend, or after we pass on, we move on to the next plane of reality. So no revelation can be total, but for me the highest reality is the one that is revealed within me, and right now there is like this great deal of chaos that is going on inside of me. We have those two possibilities, those two situations. The first one is like spirit is telling me, they're talking to me about celebration and opening my galleries and doing all the things that my earth's mission to fulfill the realization of my life dream, and to unfold, to explain and realize, to unfold the will of God, to explain as much as possible, as far as I can reveal it, the divine mind. And then there is this other perspective that's like this human perspective, that this human self that's forcing me to envision the fact that maybe there is a possibility Spirit was asking me, what are you afraid of? And say, well, to end up on the street, to have to abandon my cat, and to find all my art in a landfill. That doesn't matter. It's really not important. Those things are just attachment, it's like the let go. But in many sense, I feel like if I'm put in front of a choice, because of humans conditioning and understanding, I would probably want to sacrifice my physical incarnation to protect my paintings, because I have 30 years of painting, I have thousands and thousands of paintings, and in many sense, because of human psychology, the example of Van Gogh, when Vincent Van Gogh was alive, his work was worth nothing. Nobody wanted to touch it. Nobody wanted. But as soon as he was dead, everybody wanted. Now it's in major collection. It's in all the museums. He's got his own museums. So as I know myself as an eternal being, if I have to sacrifice my physical body to protect my art, then I have to find someone that would be able to retrieve all these thoughts, to do that, to participate. I'm really happy to see through internet that there is a great deal of awakening. In the news, there is people are speaking more about deep state and all kinds of things, all kinds of crazy things that has been going on for a long time. And even on the internet, on Instagram, for instance, there is a lot of semi-spiritual or spiritual, semi-spiritual kind of art that is happening and starting to happen in galleries and so on. So it is good news. I hope I will be able to participate in this movement. Otherwise, I hope that I'll be able to preserve my art. And if not, it's really no big deal. As in Marcus Aurelius said, that we all come from dust and will return to dust in one moment of eternity. Everybody will have forgotten everything that's happening here, everything that has meaning for us, of the people that we love, and everything will be gone. So in many sense, all our difficulties come from attachment. Yet it is important to stay focused on what is possible, because there is all kinds of possibility. For me, it's like it would be a bit crazy and insane to have to sacrifice my life for $10,000 or $15,000 of debt. So it's something I used to spend in a week. When I have to sell one painting to two paintings to be free. But then if it's not happening, I would. But in many senses, okay, maybe a new client can come up, old clients, or maybe some friends will show up unexpectedly to assist me with this. But in sense, it's when you have really difficulty that you see who your real friends are. And I could see that although they have no way to help me financially, I have 2 or 3 friends that were here for me, and I do value that very, very much. For me, it means a great deal. And so I'm going to pull a few more cards just to see the card of the day from the Archangel is Justice, the Archangel Raguel. Fight for equality and justice. The judgment in your favor. Do not give up. So I will try to hang on as long as possible in any event, because the world in this life. The vision from spirit point of view and the vision for human point of view is very different. From my master guide told me yesterday, my life is a success, but I do not see it as such right now. It's like it's really, really so far away from any form of success I could have feel and appreciate. But in many sense, the Christ was wholly divine, and yet God let him be crucified. So who knows what God wants? And I'm submissive to that inner presence, to God. So whatever God wants for me is what I will go through. So for the highest wisdom for us today is the Amérindian, the ability to simplify our life, maybe to return to nature. Maybe that's what I have to do. I have to make a complete shift in my life. I'm not really sure. What we need to understand is anger or craving, and so it's how to deal with this necessity and to be master of our senses. What we need to do is the healer. And the highest wisdom will be forgiveness. I have to forgive myself for doubting. I have to forgive myself. We have to forgive others and to forgive ourselves. For the first thing is because we are imperfect. We were created perfect originally, but as we integrate this matrix, I know that a lot of my psychology is connected to the limitation of my father and of my mother through a biological process. I'm coming to realize that all the things I'm dealing with are part of this. This cellular things that I'm going through is part of this biological process that I'm trying to transmute, is connected to my to my ancestors in many sense. So I hope this message was interesting for you. I didn't mean to make it heavy. I'm just I'm trying to concentrate on the sun, on the light, and so I just can't wait to be free. I hope that this freedom will happen. I will be able to preserve my physical life on the earth and still find this freedom. Otherwise we will all have to come back to the light anyway, sooner or later. So it's really no big. I'm a bit like Socrates, just like it's like whatever happens, I'm not going to compromise myself. I was offered $1 million a few years a day by an Illuminati group to join their groups, but I'm not ready to compromise. I'd rather die with my principle than to corrupt myself in some kind of in the perverse madness. It's not possible. I cannot do that. So I'm going to finish with this song. It's a bit a song like the Song of America. It's a horse with no name, but it's a French song. It's a philosophical song from the 1980s. It's very philosophical. I hope you'll like it. It goes like this. Moi je traîne dans le désert depuis plus de 28 jours et déjà quelques mirages me disent de faire demi-tour. La fée des neiges me suit tapant sur son tambour. Les fantômes du syndicat des marchands de certitude se sont glissés jusqu'à ma dune, reprochant mon attitude. C'est pas très populaire le goût de la solitude. Quand t'es dans le désert, depuis trop longtemps, tu te demandes à qui ça sert, toutes les règles un peu truquées du jeu qu'on veut te faire jouer les yeux bandés. Tous les rapaces du pouvoir menés par un gros clown sinistre plongent vers moi sur la musique d'un piètre accordéoniste. Je crois pas qu'ils viennent me parler des joies de la vie d'artiste. De l'autre côté, voilà qu'un toujours aussi lunatique, son œil est rempli de sable et sa bouche pleine de verdicts. Il trône dans un cimetière de vieilles pelles mécaniques. Quand t'es dans le désert, depuis trop longtemps, tu te demandes à qui ça sert, toutes les règles un peu truquées du jeu qu'on veut te faire jouer les yeux bandés. Les gens disent que les poètes finissent tous trafiquants d'armes, on est 50 millions de poètes, c'est ça qui doit faire notre charme. Sur une lune de Saturne, mon perrotet dans la lame. C'est drôle mais tout le monde s'en fout. Vendredi tombant nulle part, y a Robinson solitaire qui m'a dit je trouve plus mon île, vous n'auriez pas vu la mer. Va falloir que je lui parle du thermonucléaire. Quand t'es dans le désert, depuis trop longtemps, tu te demandes à qui ça sert, toutes les règles un peu truquées du jeu qu'on veut te faire jouer les yeux bandés. Hier, un homme est venu vers moi avec une démarche un peu traînante. Il m'a dit « T'as tenu combien de jours ?» Je lui ai répondu « Bientôt 30. » Je me souviens qu'il espérait tenir jusqu'à 40. Quand j'ai demandé son message, il m'a dit d'un air tranquille « Les politiciens finiront tous au fond d'un asile. » J'ai compris que je pourrais regagner la ville. Quand t'es dans le désert, depuis trop longtemps, tu te demandes à qui ça sert, toutes les règles un peu truquées du jeu qu'on veut te faire jouer les yeux bandés. Yeah, in a sense, it says when you're in the desert for so long, you are wondering why, what is the meaning of all those rules that are all the crooked rules they're trying to make you play while you are blind, your eyes are blind, and so let's I'm praying and hoping to find this balance, this equilibrium, and that maybe a door will open for me to continue to make those videos, and so I thank you very much. I wish you a good day. Namaste.